is Cottle Crowley. I'm a 24-year-old professional boxer from Cork, Ireland. My record is 7-1.
How did you feel just before you were heading out to the fight in comparison to after?
I felt free before I was walking out, and as I was walking out, I had no nerves, I had no anxiety. I just felt free and excited to put on a performance in front of all the people who came up to support me. And after the fight, I thought I did put on a good performance. I was disappointed with the result, but I was happy with the performance, and it was the best experience I've had in the ring so far as a professional. Biggest crowd I fought in front of. I could hear all my friends and family screaming support for me and screaming my name, so it was a great experience in that sense. And afterwards, it just made me hungry for more. Yeah, the 10 rounds, it was a new experience. I learned a lot in those 10 rounds. Firstly, that I could do the 10 rounds, because obviously you don't know you can do it until you actually do it. But I felt fit in there. Little bit anxious at some stages in the fight, thinking, oh, there's another four rounds left. How am I gonna cope here? But when it came down to it, I was fit, and at the end of the fight, I felt like I could have done another 2 rounds. First 6-7 rounds, I thought I won the vast majority of them, maybe 5 out of the first 7. I was boxing well, I was picking them off, I was using combos, landing the cleaner shots, doing the more damaging work. And on the night, when you're in a fight, you kind of can't really judge it, because you're getting punches in the head, you're punching him, you know what I mean? You're not really thinking about, oh, I won that round. You're just thinking, I'm going to get him again now, the next round, you know? You're just constantly thinking of the next combination you're going to throw, constantly thinking of the next attack you're about to set up. So on the night, I felt that I performed well. I knew I landed some big shots on him. To be fair to him, he took them well. But I felt that I landed a lot more bigger telling shots on him than he did to me. And in the corner, we thought, my coaches, they all said that I won 6-4, but that it was close. And that was kind of similar enough to what I had in my head. I knew it was close, but I thought that my damaging combos and more accurate work would have got me over the line. I totally agreed with my coaches that I won 6-4. That's the score I keep coming up with as well, 6-4. And I thought I'd done enough to win, but that's what I had 30 minutes to win the fight by knockout, and I didn't. So that's kind of softening the blow a little bit for me. That's what's in my head. It was in my hands to win the fight inside those 30 minutes. Shouldn't have let it get to the judges, and I know that now for the future.
How was the support after the fight?
That's another thing that made me not feel bad about the fight. The support was still there. You know, people, you hear stories of fighters, and they're like, oh, when you're winning, everyone wants to be your friend. But when you lose, there's no one there. But when I lost, all my friends were still there for me, all my family were still there. It didn't make much of a difference, to be honest. The support was still there. And I just appreciate it. I appreciate it, as always.
Did you come away with any new ways of thinking after this fight? Because this is the first loss on the card, do you know?
Not really, to be honest, because I've been dealing with loss through other avenues of life, and also I'd have friends competing in combat sports as well, and I'd always say to them before the fight, it makes no difference what happens in the fight. you're going to be doing the same thing tomorrow anyway. Like, we're going to be going getting food anyway. We're going to go whatever we had set out to do after we won the fight. Even if we lose, we're still going doing that thing. Like, you know, we're going for pints with our friends. We're going getting pizza. Like, you know what I mean? So I always have that mindset. I always say that to my friends when they're competing. And after my fight, I felt fairly similar. To be honest, I was like, it could be a lot worse. My friend passed away on the Sunday night of fight week. He didn't wake up Monday morning. So then I was like, I missed his funeral for the weigh-in on the Thursday, which was annoying me kind of all week. I missed the rosary over a press conference, which is another thing that was annoying me. And before the fight, as I was saying, like, I didn't use it as an excuse. I wouldn't use it as an excuse ever, because it was more of a motivating factor for me that I had to win. Even more now for my friends to give us some hope, or, you know, something along those lines, because we only lost our other friend there as well a few months beforehand, Dylan Sherlock. So, and he would have loved to have been at the fight, and he would have loved it, and so would Killian. So yeah, I was just trying to use it as motivation. The result is only after motivating me, and it's going to push me on even further in my career, I think. At this stage of my career, it was a great learning fight to get the 10 rounds in under my belt. Valuable rounds gained, valuable experience. I think I learned more in that 10-round fight than I did in my 7 previous fights. So as they say, you either win or you learn, and I learned lots, and I plan on using everything I learned to push on further in my career.
Next fight's 27th. How are we feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Fighting on the 27th of November, Cannock, Birmingham. An Excelsior Sporting Club show. Fought there last year against a good, tough, durable opponent. Got the win, and this time I'm coming with more vengeance. It's not going to be a decision job. I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to take it out of the judge's hands and take it into mine. So he's an Argentinian. He's tough, game, durable. Has 11 wins under his belt. So he'll be coming to win. So I'm bringing my A game. As I said, I was in the gym the Monday after the Cronin fight on October 10th. So I just have a burning desire inside me to push forward and not let any setback hold me back. I'm going to keep going and I'm going to achieve my dreams. So this Argentinian will not stand in my way.